Hello folks, welcome to gameplay of Game was loaded.
I'm Scott Anger. I'm a private investigator. I'd been out of the office for a month doing a little too much thinking and a lot too much drinking. Now I was out of the gutter and back at my desk. I needed something to get me back into the swing of things. 2 seconds later, she walked in.
Hello.
Mr. Spencer?
No, I'm Scott Anger. That's Ralph Spencer over there.
Ma'am?
How can we help you, Mrs.
Klein. Miss Carol Klein. It's my brother, Dan. We're from Oregon, and he has a job here in the city. He always sends a check home, every month, always. Nothing came in June. Now it's nearly the end of July. I'm so worried. The police have not been helpful.
They're not as a rule, Miss Klein, but we are. Our fee is $20 a day with a $100 retainer.
That's an awful lot of money, Mr. Anger.
I'm sure your brother is worth it. We'll need a photo.
Yes, of course.
About a photo of yourself as well.
Tell me about him.
He was boarding at 224 Mason Street. But I found out it was knocked down in May. I don't know where he is or who his friends are. In his last letter, he did say he'd met a girl.
Maybe they eloped.
Dan would never do anything shameful.
Of course he wouldn't. Where can I contact you, Miss Klein?
I live in Yellow Plains, Oregon. I'm afraid I don't have a phone. Please write me when you find him.
I'll do better than that. I'll bring him home.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's been a while since I made a woman smile. It made me want to find her brother, so I could see that smile again.
See that ass again.
Ralph?
I reckon Dan didn't put much into those letters, unless she knows more than she's telling. But her money's good, and that buys 3 days of your time.
Only 3 days?
That's right. On August 1st, you start a new case. You're taking the train to New York to put a tail on a crooked lawyer named Thurston Granger. So get going, partner.
Get going, partner. Alright, so this is it. This is a full motion video PC game there, as you can tell. And everything is kind of seems like it's a still shot and whatnot there. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually found the walkthrough of this game here online there, so we're gonna try to do it step by step. So if you haven't played it before or get stuck or whatnot there, you search for this video there and take it from there. So alright, so this is typewriter here. Of course, you can save your game. That's the only way you can access. Only way you can quit the game and save the game is by through this typewriter. Going through this typewriter, so go ahead and save it as Tex is the man. Did play a little bit of it. There's some interesting stuff here about this game. Of course, you can. Of course, the hand will interact there. That grabs stuff. There, of course, that's the camera. And inventory is not one of the buttons on your keyboard, but on your mouse, if you click the left and right button on your mouse, this will open this up and you can put it in there. And yeah, so we got the license, we got the camera and the photo. And this is fountain pen. I have a wallet with 114. That's a lot of money. Seems like a lot of money there. Okay, this here we can take here for some particular reason. We'll show you. And yeah, you have to retype it, which is stupid. So of course, arrow will go to the next screen. And
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan Klein might have made the news. Check the newspaper. Maybe he's been arrested. Check the police station. Maybe he's hiding out. Check at Jake's joint. Hell, maybe he's been elected mayor.
like mayor.
It's empty. A calendar shows you where the year's gone. It never shows you how to get it back.
Wish we'd get back those days for sure. So yeah, this is set in July 29th, 1940 or 48. So yeah. Of course, we got $114 in our pocket. Man, we're rich. They ain't back then. Alright.
Oh, yeah. I locked the back door for safety reasons. Remember that time you staggered out loaded and fell clear down the back stairs? No, of course you wouldn't. Get the front door, will you? I'll unlock the back door for you.
I like how they got close up of the guy there.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
$150? Good lord.
Say, Jack.
Jack nothing, fella. I want money, not one of your lame excuses. Nobody wants to buy your lame excuses.
That's okay. I ain't selling them. Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up.
Alright, make me.
No, you don't, bub.
Really? Oh,
No, you don't, bub.
okay. Okay.
No, you don't, bub.
Okay then, I guess this guy won't leave until we pay him $150. Fortunately, we don't have that much. So, I guess we'll give him 100.
That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
He got some blackheads on his face.
Thanks for backing me up there, Ralph.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job. I think he's serious.
What's this? Plunger. Like a plunger. We'll take that. What else is here? Anything else we can grab?
A wash basin.
A sink, as most people would say. Okay. I guess. Alright, so I wasn't supposed to give him 100. I was supposed to give him 50.
That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
Thanks for backing me up there, Ralph.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job. I think he's serious.
Yes, yeah, it's said I need to give him 50 because I need to spend some money in other places. So yeah. All right, we got that out of the way. So
Not without my hat.
Good
hat on
luck,
the
partner.
floor.
Likewise, my car. It has an engine that runs and the right amount of wheels.
My car. Oh yeah, swinging some jazz. Gotta make sure the horn works. It's a vital piece of equipment there. Alright, so we're out of the house here. And we need to open this up. By the way, this is my first time playing this. I haven't played this before, so we're gonna go through the walkthrough and all that stuff. So first things first. Of course, this is the map here. You notice that little arrow there? It'll open up another area there. Of course, there's Jake's joint there.
Jake's is closed. Jake and his regulars are all sleeping peacefully in a puddle of gin.
So I can't go there now. And there's the client.
With good weather and only as much speeding as is considered polite, it's a 3-day round trip to Oregon. That's more time than I have.
Yeah, that's out of the question there. Okay, let's go first. Guess we can start off with the barber.
Mac the barber. I'm always polite to Mac. Never insult a man who's handy with a cutthroat razor.
Yeah, definitely. It'll slice your throat.
Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, one-eyed barber.
July 29. Morning edition. Mayor announces new crime reform. Seems the mayor thinks there are too many criminals running around, so he's gonna teach them a lesson. Let me guess. Spelling? Math?
Probably ain't gonna do anything. It'd be like the governors of California and New York.
How about the mayor's new angle?
I didn't vote for him.
You didn't have to. Most of the people in the cemetery did. Tell me about Dan Klein.
You don't talk to me about your private eye work, and I won't talk to you about dandruff.
Okay.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Look, Scott, I run a clean shop with a tight lip. That way I don't get no grief from anyone.
I don't go back there. I tried once, but Mac caught me and gave me a bad haircut.
He's a bad man. Alright, I guess we'll...
Towel time. I tell you, Scott, what's got 4 legs and smells like glue? Periwig. Is that horse a nag or what? Do you believe it? Tiger's Revenge, race 4, 10 on the nose. Got it.
placing a bet there.
Finish. You got my nickel? Have a nice day, Scott.
Now, this is really interesting. You can grab hair. Says you need it for later, but you can go back and do it, but we'll pick it up now, so. Okay, I guess that's it.
See you tomorrow, Scott.
Let's go back. And we'll go to Meg's Diner, which is up here. Not Tom's Diner, Meg's Diner.
Meg's Diner. Not much wrong with it, except the customers don't talk, the staff are rude, and the food's lousy. Reminds me of home. Meg is never glad to see me, and she never says goodbye. Hello, Meg. You can't buy that sort of honesty.
Well, she enjoys eating there. Talk to her a little bit.
Tell me about Dan Klein.
As if I care.
As if I care.
How about the mirror's new angle?
Are you chewing or check?
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a newspaper in case we forgot to read the news on barbershop. I'm sure every place we go has a newspaper. So. Alright, so I have these choices here. And I don't know any of these are good except for the donuts and coffee, so I guess we'll pick that.
Donuts and coffee, thanks. Not bad. Reminded me of coffee.
That's what it's for. Alright, donuts.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Alright. Okay. You ain't gonna eat that bit there? Okay, I guess that's it for her.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
So that's it for that. I'm gonna show them getting the map there. I guess it's alright. Alright, so next we go to the police station.
The city police station, guaranteed to contain criminals, police, and bad coffee. Officer Jim Denton. When I first met him, Denton had a wife, a job in homicide, and a stomach ulcer. The wife skipped. The homicide job went when he stood up for me the time I got caught concealing evidence. Now he's got a dead-end posting at the front desk. He's still got the ulcer.
Hey! Look what dragged himself up out of the gutter.
Glad I've got your sympathy.
I'm oozing sympathy today, but no more shootouts, okay?
I was drunk.
What if it would have been people and not bottles? I like you, Anger. I'll let you go. But if I catch you with a gun again, I'm gonna revoke your private investigator's license, and you're out of work, you understand?
You're all heart.
Glad to see you back, Anger. I mean that. Are you on a case, or are you here to practice your insults?
Alright, so
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
Tiddlywinks.
Nah, I think he's been using it to stir his coffee.
The pen. Alright, let's...
How about the mayor's new angle?
He's letting all the criminals out of jail to reform themselves.
Tell me about Dan Klein.
Never heard of him. I guess he ain't done anything wrong yet.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Anger, I'm telling you this once. We're taking care of that, and I don't want you looking into it. If anybody gets hurt, you're gonna be charged. You understand?
Alright then. Alright, so we actually need this is funny here. Oh. Actually I show him this here. This is a picture of Dan here.
That's Dan Small.
Dan Small?
Pretty sure.
So, Dan Klein is known around town as Dan Small. A man with an alias is a man with a secret.
Alright.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Do I look like I got nothing to do except your work?
Okay, so give him a talk. This problem with the donut.
Thanks. I better get a refill.
Why does he weigh?
A raid roster. It's a schedule of upcoming license raids on clubs. Let me see. August the 1st. Rostered officers, Scully and Coleman. Establishment, number 1, Dog Alley. Proprietor, Jacob Turner.
Alright. Put that in the inventory.
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
Tiddlywinks. Alright. So
Tell me about Dan Small.
Small fry, more than likely. Haven't pinned anything on him yet, but I heard he hangs around with lowlife.
Got any names for me?
No one springs to mind.
okay. Guess that'll be it for here.
Stay out of trouble till I see you again.
Depends on where you see me.
Depends on where the trouble is.
Trouble always follows me. Alright, last but not least, go to the newspaper office.
The Tribune wakes the town with the latest scandal and strife, and then serves up seconds in the afternoon edition at 2 o'clock. If you want old news, you can dig in the Tribune's maw. Old news, like Frankie and me. Frankie Henderson. It's a man's world, so she got a man's name to work in it. We had a thing going once, but then she found Angela and I together, close together. I was gonna tell her. Trusted journalist to find out first. Hello, Frankie.
Hello,
Hello,
Scott.
Frankie.
Are you pleased to see me?
In this place, I'm pleased to see a cockroach. Sure I am. You're conscious? I like that in a man.
Clean, sober, and back in business.
Business? I should have known you weren't just here to see me.
No, I'm just here to see you. Okay, of course we'll ask her.
How about the mayor's new angle?
He's gonna get the criminals off the streets by giving them jobs at City Hall.
I doubt that.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Never heard of him either. What is it with all these guys named Dan? Newspapers don't write themselves, Scott. I'm busy.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You'll never forget her, will you? She'll always be between us.
What's that supposed to mean? Okay,
He's cute. Friend of yours?
Nope. Ever seen him?
No. I'd like to.
sure you do. You old slut. Okay, so
The newspaper morgue. In there are cuttings from every edition in the Tribune's life. It fits the definition of a morgue, full of ghosts and heartache and corpses.
okay, so
Be my guest.
oh, pleasure. Let's see if they have anything on Dan
What have you got
Small.
on Dan Small?
Nothing.
Nothing. Dan never made the news, so he's either very, very good or exactly the opposite.
Okay, so you call the phone, you call the guy and ask for information about Dan there. And then the guy just pops up and says he got nothing. Could he just talk to you on the phone or whatnot? It'd be much better than just open the door and all that stuff. That's
What have
weird.
you got on Angela Donald?
What's done is done, Scott. That woman has hurt you enough. Let the police handle it.
Okay, I think it's a good idea there. I guess you can comfort me and all that.
Hands off.
Huh, that's what she said. What's this?
Hands off.
Can't touch you? Oh, I guess I can't touch you.
July 29. Afternoon edition. Nothing new in the afternoon edition. I guess they haven't had a chance to make up any more news.
Just like CNN. Okay, I guess that'll be it.
Au revoir, Scott. That's French for see you later.
You can come back and see me sometime. Yeah, make sure the horn works. Alright. Guess can't go to the boarding house. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the office here.
My office. It's on the second story of an old brownstone facing the street. It suits me. I can keep an eye on my hubcaps. They're worth more if you've got the full set. Here I am again. Every private investigator has an office, same as every dog has a kennel. Mine doesn't have quite as many old bones lying around.
Alright, so...
A chair. For clients. I sit on the other side of the desk. I see them, they see me. I generally get the better view.
What's this? Ooh.
My closet.
Closet? Okay, so...
Siesta time.
Siesta time. Okay.
Good night, partner.
Likewise.
So he left. And we can save. What we get save? I guess stand small can be a good save there. So, all right, so I guess that will wrap it up for this video here. It's definitely easier when we go through the walkthrough there. I mean, man, you imagine playing this when it's first releasing, you're trying to figure out what the hell to do and all that stuff there. So, yeah, try to make it as painless and quick as possible. So, sure you like it that way, painless and quick. So, well, anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, see more of my videos, and I will see you next time with more The Dame Was Loaded. So long, everybody.